You know that task you've been avoiding? The one you promised yourself you'd do today? Why haven't you done it? Are you lazy, unmotivated, undisciplined? Or is something much deeper happening inside your brain? Because procrastination may not be a character flaw. It may be a survival mechanism that helped humans survive for thousands of years. And understanding why we procrastinate might completely change the way you see yourself. We all do it. Students delay studying, workers delay important projects, writers delay writing, athletes delay training. Sometimes we even delay doing things we actually want to do. Which raises a strange question. Why? Why would the human brain choose short-term comfort over long-term success? After all, humans have built civilizations, explored the oceans, walked on the moon. So why can't we answer an email? For centuries, procrastination was seen as a moral failure, a sign of laziness, a lack of discipline. But modern psychology suggests something surprising. Procrastination isn't usually about laziness, it's about emotion. Because when your brain encounters a task, it doesn't simply ask, is this important? Instead it asks, how does this make me feel? And sometimes the answer is anxiety, fear, stress, uncertainty, self-doubt. When that happens, your brain tries to protect you, not by solving the problem, but by avoiding it. And that's where procrastination begins. Imagine you're a human living 50,000 years ago. You don't have emails, you don't have homework, you don't have taxes. Your brain evolved to solve immediate problems. Find food, avoid predators, stay warm, protect your tribe. The future mattered, but the present mattered more. Because surviving today was more important than succeeding next month. As a result, human brains evolved to prioritize immediate rewards. This is why checking your phone feels easier than studying. Why watching one more video feels better than exercising. Why your brain prefers comfort now over rewards later. Psychologists call this present bias. Your brain naturally values immediate pleasure more than future benefits. And in the modern world, this ancient survival system can work against us. Here's something surprising. People often procrastinate most on the things that matter most, not because they don't care, but because they care too much. Think about writing a book, starting a business, applying for a job, confessing your feelings. These actions carry risk. You could fail, you could be rejected, you could discover that you're not as capable as you hoped. And that possibility creates fear. Procrastination becomes a shield, a way of delaying emotional pain, because if you never start, you never have to find out what might happen. In this sense, procrastination isn't laziness, it's self-protection. Humans evolved in environments with limited distractions. Modern humans live in environments designed to steal attention. Social media, streaming platforms, video games, notifications, infinite scrolling. The first time in human history, we carry endless entertainment in our pockets. And our brains love it, because every notification, every video, every new piece of information provides a small reward, a tiny burst of pleasure. Compared to that, long-term goals often feel boring, difficult, uncertain. So the brain chooses the easier reward. Again and again and again. Here's the cruel irony. Procrastination reduces stress in the short term, but increases stress in the long term. You avoid the task, you feel temporary relief, then guilt appears, then anxiety, then shame, and those emotions make the task feel even worse, which leads to more procrastination. This creates a psychological loop, a cycle that's difficult to escape, and the longer it continues, the stronger it becomes. So why do humans procrastinate? Because procrastination isn't simply a failure of discipline. It's a message, a signal, a response to fear, stress, uncertainty, and emotion. Your brain isn't asking, how can I ruin my future? It's asking, how can I protect myself right now? Understanding this changes everything. Because the solution to procrastination may not be forcing yourself harder. It may be understanding what you're trying to avoid, the task itself, or the feeling attached to it. Because procrastination isn't always about doing less. Sometimes it's about feeling too much. The next time you procrastinate, don't ask, why am I so lazy? Ask, what am I afraid of?